This is a 1975 Honda GL1000 Goldwing engine that I just removed from a frame. I dismantled a lot of the engine that I didn't need to do. You could have left a lot of it together, but it comes apart. The engine comes out of the frame when you remove this side rail right here. But before you get to that, you need to remove the gas tank. The tank plugs into this rubber thing in there, and then it sits on the frame right there. You need to take that rubber thing out, and there's only one bolt that holds it in. You have to drain the tank down because you have to take the petcock off, so you can only have like a gallon left of fuel left in it. The pad that's at the bottom of the tank is this thing, so you have to pop those little things loose and then get that out of the way, and then the tank will come down enough for you. You have to take the swing arm out, which is these big nuts over here. You just back those off on either side, and the swing arm starts flopping around, but it's still hanging by the drive shaft. And the drive shaft comes on here. There's that clip, which is really hard to get to, and there's no way you can do it, I don't think, without taking the gas tank out and do all the other stuff. So, and you couldn't. I don't think you could get the engine out and back in without taking this out. Maybe, I don't know, but I just took the swing arm out. I just saw what was going on. I figured there was no way you could do it. Certainly couldn't put it back together. So, but you're working inside the yoke of the universal. You can see the splines down in there, but that's where you have to take that clip out. So if you have some needle nose that go on a 45, like some small needle nose that go on a 45 ring angle, that'll be helpful. Other weird stuff. There's a screw here for some wire, oil sensor or something. I don't know. And you can't see that at all because the frame rail goes right in front of this, so you have to pull the motor out a little bit and take that out. I've also seen where they've been cut and just put back together with a crimp connector, but I didn't want to do that. You don't have to take the carburetors off to remove the engine. You could have left those on, but I'm going to rebuild them, so I took them off so they just wouldn't get damaged in the when I was doing this. And then these covers in the front, you didn't have to take those off either, but I'm changing all these belts. So they came off, and then you didn't have to take the oil filter off either, so you could have left that on and left all the oil in the engine. But I was, I just didn't want to damage it, and so I just took all that stuff off. But that, it's really not necessary. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else. The clutch cables in here, that's kind of standard stuff. You have to take the exhaust manifolds off. There's just a lot of meticulous stuff. Unbolt all the motor mounts and so here are my carbs. Here's that I don't know, like a firewall looking thing that's on top of the engine. There's the oil filter and belt covers and stuff and manifolds, and goes on and on. So anyhow, I think that's about it. That's the only oddball stuff I ran into, but you can actually take this engine out as a unit, which is a good thing to know. All right, good luck.